everyone, how's it going? Let me know if you can hear me and we can get going, get started. Whoa, brother. Someone likes something. All right. Hey guys, let me know if you can hear me. We can get started once someone tells me they do. Hey guys, we'll get going in a second. Sweet. If y'all have any insight on the Fed announcement, feel free to put it in the chat. I wasn't really paying attention. Well, that looks good. Obviously, massive spike higher. Whoa. Massive spike higher. Seeing the little filter tick buying come in. We'll get to that in a second. Let's go across the board real quick. Yeah, so just setting the stage, right? Pre-market prep. Where are we at? Yeah. So, right, go through this every day. You guys know the drill here. SPXA, SPXP, full complex. We're bullish, all the way around. From a swing trading time frame, looking at, our transition zones. 0 DT complex, 6620, kind of the first key level. From there, 6640 and then above. Transition zone, right? 6620, 6600, 6600. Kind of line in the sand that is held so far this today, right? You can see we're flirting, right? With the bottom of the transition zone actually was, to be more specific, was yeah, it was 50. What am I? 5690. Yeah, sorry. 5690 was negative. Gex on the day. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I apologize for that. I will focus up. Yeah, right. So to the downside, 6600 was key. 6590 was kind of the line in the sand the bulls needed to hold. We outlined as much in our pre-market plan, right? Several different name levels, which is this if-then statements of potential path of price based off of, if we're holding or breaking the key levels we identified through this structure. Right now, right, we're kind of failing right at the top of the drunken sailor range, so no surprise there. We held in the morning basically 50 or 65.90 to the penny. So that was, we see that, time and time again, to be honest with you. Looking at the market trend model right now, a little bit of upticks, but I mean fairly flat, so nothing to be super excited about at the moment. I mean, keep in mind, like, you guys are gonna ask me where price is gonna go. I have no idea, right? Super noisy announcement, but sounds like 25 basis points. Like, I think that's what the market had priced in, so shouldn't really be a big deal. That's all going to be about the comments he makes in the press conference. So yeah, I mean, just looking at the size of the distribution of the centroids right now, this is just indicative that the market in general doesn't really have a clue what it wants to do right now on a 0DT intraday time frame, right? Call centroid pretty much flat at 66.50. Put centroid pretty much flat. Obviously, you know, massive volume that we just got at 2 o'clock. So that kind of is what it is. So yeah, again, just super noisy right now. Looking at NetStat. Yeah, so 6620, we know that's a key level, kind of where we failed so far right now. 6600, key to the downside. So these are just two key goalposts that we really want to be focused and honed in on right now. So yeah, looking at, we'll just go through the single stock. So that was the 0DT stuff. Let me know if you guys have any questions on that. Switching over to do, you know, swing trading, right? We have a couple different things. We have the market. We have our P Transit Plus Kex 100% mechanical strategy. We got the wheel strategy, and we just have, you know, some discretionary strategies that people post in our swing game plan channel. I post 2 watch lists a day, kind of a bull and a bear list, based off of just simple trend indicators like about 21 EMA, and then applying just options market analysis in terms of call dominated structures for the bull list, put dominated for the bear list. Coming in, my portfolio doesn't really have much in it. From a swing trading time frame, I exited AMAT yesterday, which was the last position I had. I'm just not seeing a ton of good opportunities right now. It kind of just due to the flatness of the market trend model. I mean, had a very nice move higher, so I was hoping and wishing we got to move lower to, you know, kind of a little bit of sell-off would probably set up the next candidates to move higher, right? But obviously not getting that right now, so I just have to be patient. In terms of the P Transit Plus Gex strategy, yeah, so today's entries were Adobe, Meta, Tesla. Then we had a lot of closing trades as well. This is our portfolio we have right now since July of 23. Right, almost 340 trades. All the back testing right there. One thing to note, just a quick plug, because we always do it and it's free, so I don't mind doing it. GameEdge.us, GameEdge FastPass, our key flagship course, you know, tools, education, trading strategies, all that good stuff. So if you're new to options market analysis, new to GameEdge, whatever, this is just a super useful resource. I mean, it's basically 5 years of GameEdge going on being 5 years old, and so 4 or 5 years old. So it's basically just a culmination of everything we've learned and how we trade markets day to day. Get that for free in there. So if you want that, GameEdge.us. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. Like, I guess we can just sit here and stare at each other, or right, if there's any questions, happy to answer them right now. Yeah, I mean, look at that massive reject basically at the top of our transition zone. Like I said, gonna be super noisy, right? With the Fed announcement and the press conference, all that good stuff. Like, I don't trade now. Like, it doesn't make sense to me to be out there trading, but it's not to say if you don't have a strategy or edge or whatever trading right now, that shouldn't dissuade you from doing that. Yeah, tomorrow, what? Do we, I think, do we have any, like, news events the rest of the week? I don't know. Let's pull up Forex Factory here real quick. Yeah, so what, the lower range by fourth of percentage point, 1/4. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it generally does, right? And there's always the move, and then there's the move within the move. So a lot of times you'll see we get a reaction one way, then for it just to come back down the other way. So tomorrow, yeah, not much. You got some stuff at 8:30, but that's before the market opens. So yeah, I think today was just a big event for the week. Wow. Nice little sell off here now. Yeah, I mean, market trend model fairly muted. Yeah, SPX making lower days. RSP, you can still see a good bit of outperformance there. So it tells me the Mag 7 must be getting hammered right now. Now let's take a look at that. Let's run through some stuff. So here we got Bitcoin selling off, ES selling off, VIX not doing much, oil, gold. Treasuries are up, see rates down. Well, this EB's ripping right now. Dollar a little bit lower. Yeah, so you can see here, right, the mega caps are just getting smoked. Yeah, Tesla. Here, let's look here. I mean, Apple's been at its plus guy level for 2 days now. I'm able to get to that 240, not a shocker there. Nvidia, obviously news came out today about China not buying their chips, which made it a bit weak. Google selling off here, below all its key levels. Meta, kind of right at P-Trans, so they don't look awful, but yeah, I mean, there's just gonna be a ton of chop right now. Oh, like I said, with the just looking at the intraday volume analysis, I mean, that distribution is like massive, right? So that just tells you there's just a ton of uncertainty right now. So through the rest of the day, could have some massive price swings back and forth. You said Tesla? Yeah, I mean, Tesla's mooned as of late, no doubt about it. Oh. I mean, none of these names look completely off. Uber looks pretty bad today. Everything else has looked, fairly fine. Market is allowed to pull back. It doesn't have to go up forever. USTR is not looking too whippy here. Workday, Circle. I mean, that thing's. What's Figma done since its IPO? Geez, that's pretty brutal. I'm kind of just mumbling to myself, massive. Let me know if this is better. If you guys got any questions, let me know. I'm just going through random stuff right now. I mean, it may be on your end. I'm not a lot of other folks giving feedback that volume's low. So yeah, I mean that's really what I got for you guys. I'm gonna sign off now. There's really not a ton else to say here. Obviously, 60, 600, 65, 90 is kind of the key transition zone line in the sand. So making sure that's fine, massive. Like hopefully you're able to figure it out. Yeah, you just keep that, in mind. Make sure you're being cognizant of that zone. But obviously, right, very newsy event. Yeah, and honestly, not super interested in trading that. Probably just come back tomorrow and see what the result of what the market's gonna do, what it's gonna do. So appreciate the time, and we will talk to y'all later. Thank you. Bye.